me tell you this. The older you do get, the more rules are gonna try to get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
Good morning. This morning, I am here again in the lovely Reading, and it's something very nice that I'm trying out. It's an electric skateboard, and I've been looking at electric skateboards for quite a long time, and there's so many brands on the market, like the boosted board really got me interested, but here in the UK there is no boosted board. The only brands here in the UK really is, well, you can get the Lou board here now. You can also get the Evolve boards, that's really good. And then you can get the Slickrevolution boards, that's also very nice. And I've been trying for quite a few months to sort of test drive one of these boards. So yesterday I managed to find a place that allows me to have a demo ride. So I went to a place called the Snowboard shop in Fleet, and they've sort of taken on a dealership role for the Evolve boards. And I must say, shoo, the service from these guys were phenomenal. You know, I pinged them an email via the website. Within half an hour, I got a phone call back and say, guys, heard you're interested in the board. Have you ridden a board before? Come down. We've got the one with the all-terrain wheels, and we have the one with the street wheels, and you can try them out. The Carbon GT and the Bamboo GT. So I jumped in the car and went down to these guys, and man, what good fun this board is. You know, I do ride electric unicycles, and I do put quite a lot of miles on it, and it's really nice to be able to have a small wheel or a single wheel where you can get into small little places. I ride next to the canal, so getting through small little obstacles is fairly straightforward with the electric unicycle. But the electric skateboard, what this does is it gives you that surfing feeling. So if you've ever surfed before, or kite surfed, or snowboard, or even rollerblade, or any normal skateboarding, if you've done any of that, then you're gonna love this board. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you guys now how it looks like, and talk over a few of the specs that I know. But again, you can find all the details, everything on the Evolve UK website, or the Snowboard shop website. All the details, all the specs, the lengths, the speed, and the models that you can buy from the guys. As you can see, it's got two massive outrunner motors here at the back. That is belt driven. So there's a belt cap, and then the belt that to tension them properly. And then you've got, I think, it's 7-inch tires, 176mm tires. That is inflatable. And again, you can get all these nice upgraded wheel hubs, different colors and whatever. And then you can see as well, everything is like, because this is the GTX version, it's sort of the top end version of the Bamboo series. Bamboo deck is nice and soft. So two outrunner motors, really nice grip tape with the Evolve logo. Now you get three types of boards that these guys do. Actually 4 types of boards. At the low end, they do the I think it's a pintail board, single motor, belt-driven motor. Really nice board for carving. And then they do the bamboo GT, and then they do the Bamboo GTX. This is the latest board that they do. And then they also do the carbon GT. The carbon GT is a little bit longer and it's a little bit more heavy. And it's much stiffer. I really enjoy the flex of the boards, and that's why I was really interested in the boosted boards, because there was such a massive amount of flex. And flex on a skateboard just makes the ride on any road so much nicer, so much smoother and whatever. So again, front tires, and then you have the really nice Evolve trucks. As you can see, bamboo series, and there's the big old battery all the way down. I think this one does about between 25 and 30 miles. I'll have to check all the specs, but again, if you need the specs, go and check this out on their website, Evolve Skateboards UK. They also have this carving trucks, so it's a double truck that gives you this really nice. You can lean into the board. It's almost like, well, it double bends into where you lean into that turn. So it feels almost like surfing. Very easy. You've got a power button on the side here. Here's the power button on the side. One press to power the board on. Always power the board on first. Give it 10 seconds and then turn the remote on. And then on that side is the power plug. These boards are not waterproof. Okay. You can drive through light puddles. Now, they don't recommend driving in rain or a lot of water. You know, it's not sealed, and you might just damage the board. What some of the guys do, as you can see, there's a small little rubber around there. They actually seal it with a bit of like silicone sealer right around the edges, so it just gives it a bit more protection. Then as well, if you want to set the trucks, it's these two bolts. You just basically tighten them up or loosen them up for the amount of flex you want. Okay, now I'm just going to show you the flex of the board, well, not the flex, but sort of the turning range. See, this is the nice thing about the carving trucks. You can really lean into it, and it really feels almost like surfing. It's pretty much the closest I've ever ridden something that feels like surfing. I want to show you the flex as well of the board. Now, I weigh about 72 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in pounds. Google might be able to help you with that. Now I'm going to show you the flex, bounce of the bamboo. So I'm going to quickly explain to you the new remote. This is the R2 remote that they sell now with the boards. Well, it comes with the boards. The previous remote was very, the guys were saying it was very, not so much unsafe, but it was just very, you need to be careful with it. This new one feels so much nicer in the hand, because I tried the other one yesterday, and it was, you know, the little trigger is so light that if you bump it quickly, you're going to be flying all over the place. But this is a really nice remote. It's got a dead man switch, so you press that in to actually get going, but as soon as you are going, you don't have to press in the whole time. Then you've got this rocker on top, that's brake. Push it forward for brake, and then press in for the acceleration. If you There you can see how it looks like. It goes into safe mode if you don't ride it for a certain amount of time. Really nice clear display. It's set up for the 175 mils, so that is the big 80 wheels. You can see on the top right hand corner, that's the charge of the battery, and then below that, that's the charge for the remote. I've set it into miles per hour, so that's fairly straightforward. Oh yeah, and it goes into safe mode as soon as you don't ride the board for a while. Okay, so let's power on the board and let's see how the sequence works. So on the side, there's a little button. You press it once, it flashes blue. Wait a few seconds, and then go over to the remote. Press the bottom button until you feel it vibrate. You see the Evolve logo, and then you should see the board come online. Boom, there the board's online. And it goes into the last mode that you used. Yeah. You can see if you press in the deadman switch, the eco becomes green, and then you can go. There you go. So just some other bits of the remote. If you double click the blue button, the Evolve logo, twice. If you double click the Evolve button twice, then you can go into the wheel settings. And then with the other two buttons here at the bottom, you can then go and select wheel settings, preferences, more info. Let's do more info, and then if you want to select, you press the blue button again, and that then tells me the product ID and the battery voltage. Big blue button again, and that goes back to there. So you double tap, you do the wheel sizes. So if you go from the AT wheels to the smaller street wheels, you then change your settings in there. Preferences, that's for miles per hour, kilometers per hour, and then more info. Okay. Eco mode, just want to talk through the modes quickly. You use the up and down arrows, those two, or the up and down buttons. There's a slow mode. Up. There's eco. There's fast. And then there's GT. And GT is you really need to lean forward when you slowly pull this trigger. So currently I'm just going to be riding in eco mode just to get a bit used to the board. So as you can see, it sits really nicely in the hand, and pressing the deadman switch, and then slowly, you can see already, slowly, it's so little that you have to press this button or pull this trigger to make the board move. Let me just show you. So that is that's me now pushing the trigger, and that is so slightly, and then brake forward. Okay, let's go for a little while. So nice to ride here by Green Park. As you can see, the roads are perfect. So now near the brake picking, just cross here. This is sort of what I enjoy about the AT wheels. It can go on the grass and on the path, so it's very nice. Beautiful morning. Have a look on the grass. back on the pavement. If you want to change now from eco, you basically just click once, and then it vibrates in your hand and it will change to fast. Now fast is definitely different. There's much more power.
Until we see the sunlight. Sweet days of summer.
Like riding and wave, and it's just very nice. Slightly trigger roundabout is your friend. Awesome little kit. If you guys are interested in any of these types of boards, have a look at Slickrevolution and have a look at Evolve Skateboards, especially if you're in the UK. And if you want to go to a place to go and try the boards, go down to the Snowboard shop, speak to the guys there, very helpful, and they'll sort you out with the board and a demo ride. Okay guys, I will see you later. Enjoy your Sunday. Cheers.